that I would necessarily have. I think it's perfectly true that it is a moment where you need to have that discussion. But I would just underline that.
What if the royal family kept a shocking secret that could make everything different? The royal family is in shock after Princess Anne's shocking news about Queen Elizabeth's secret message to Princess Catherine. The message shows what Queen Elizabeth really thinks about Catherine becoming queen consort, and not everyone is happy about it. For what reason did the late queen think Catherine was the best hope for the kingdom? How does this news make things worse within the royal family? Let's get into the shocking specifics. Queen Elizabeth's hidden message. Princess Anne told a secret that no one saw coming while the family was at Balmoral. She told Princess Catherine about a secret message from the late Queen Elizabeth II. Now listen up, this wasn't just a careless note. The Queen's words showed a lot about how she really felt about Catherine and her place in the royal family. Queen Elizabeth said in the message that she thought Catherine would make a great queen consort when the time came. She wasn't just talking about custom or following the rules. She was talking about Catherine's character, her loyalty, and how she carried herself. The Queen saw how much Catherine had grown since she became a member of the royal family. She was sure that Catherine could lead the kingdom into the future while staying true to its values. When the Queen heard this news, it was clear that she really liked Catherine. It wasn't often that the Queen made a personal comment like this. People knew that she kept to herself and was careful with what she said, especially when it came to her private thoughts. She really trusted Catherine because she left this message. Not everyone was happy about this news, though. It was said that Queen Camilla, who is currently queen consort, was shocked. It's easy to see why. This message made it clear how much Queen Elizabeth trusted Catherine, which could have made her feel threatened or at odds with other women. In the end, Catherine has become one of the most admired royal family members, and her fame keeps growing. The competition between Princess Anne and Queen Camilla has been going on for a long time, and this news only made it worse. They've had problems with each other for a long time, because Anne used to date Andrew Parker Bowles, who later married Camilla. The past has always made things tense between them, and this event at Balmoral didn't help. Even though it was a big deal, this reveal showed how far Catherine has come. Catherine has had an amazing journey. It started when she was a college student and Prince William fell in love with her. Now she is the Princess of Wales. She's had to deal with a lot of stress, constant media attention, and the difficulties of balancing old traditions with new demands. But she's done it all with grace and strength. Catherine is also known for the good things she does for others. She has been an advocate for mental health, building strong foundations for young children, and protecting the environment. She doesn't just feel obligated to do these things, they are things she really cares about, and her work has really made a difference. That's why Queen Elizabeth thought she could be very important to the future of the kingdom. Catherine has had some hard times along the way, though. She recently went through one of the hardest times of her life when she was told she had cancer. The news shocked everyone, but Catherine's strength as she got better moved people all over the world. She was very strong, showing once more that she's not just a symbol of class and custom. She's also a fighter. Catherine had the trust of Queen Elizabeth, and it wasn't just words. The Queen gave Catherine many important royal treasures over the years, such as the famous coronation necklace and earrings. These pieces weren't just pretty jewelry. They showed that the Queen believed Catherine could carry on the royal family name. The Queen was sending a message about the future of the kingdom and the part she thought Catherine would play in it by giving these heirlooms to her. The news that Princess Anne told wasn't just some random royal rumors. It showed how important Catherine is to the royal family. At the same time, it showed how much Queen Elizabeth, even in her last years, thought about the future of the realm. She made it clear that she saw Catherine as an important part of that future, someone who could balance history with the needs of today. There are also questions about what will happen next for the royal family. Although Catherine's role is growing, her power within the royal family will only grow stronger. Even though there may be fights and tense moments along the way, it's clear that both the public and the late Queen back and admire Catherine. The truth about this isn't just about Catherine in the end. It serves as a memory of what Queen Elizabeth left behind and what she wanted for the monarchy. That trust says a lot about how much she believed Catherine could carry out her goal. It's clear that Catherine will have a big impact on the future of the royal family as they deal with the problems of modern life. Camilla's reaction. Queen Consort Camilla was said to be shocked when Princess Anne told her at Balmoral about Queen Elizabeth's secret message about Princess Catherine. The late Queen's words were meant to praise Catherine's part in the future of the throne, but they seemed to make things more tense between Catherine and Camilla, who already had a rough relationship. Camilla may have seen the message as a warning of how powerful Catherine is becoming in the royal family. Catherine has gained a lot of respect from both the public and the royal family over the years. People see her as a modern princess who holds on to tradition while also being approachable, which has made her even more famous. Camilla hasn't always liked this kind of praise, since her path to becoming a princess was difficult, and people didn't like her at first. It wasn't easy for Camilla to become queen consort. People in the media were very critical of her for years because of her part in Prince Charles's, now King Charles III, life, while he was married to Princess Diana. It took time to change people's minds, and even though she's come a long way, this news might feel like a loss. It's possible that Queen Elizabeth's message about Catherine being the perfect queen consort was meant as a comparison, even though that wasn't the point. Many people think Catherine is one of the most beautiful members of the royal family. Many people back her because of how gracious, dedicated, and hardworking she is. Catherine has become a very important person in the royal family because of her work on mental health issues, her programs for young children, and her ability to connect with people from all walks of life. Camilla has worked hard for years to solidify her place as queen consort, so this news may have felt like a threat to her authority. There are no overt signs of competition between Camilla and Catherine, but this moment showed how their paths have been different. Camilla's relationship with the public is shaped by years of trouble and work to rebuild trust. Catherine, on the other hand, has had a mostly good image since she joined the royal family. The divisions within the royal family were also brought to light by this news. The royal institution gives the impression of unity, but relationships between people can be complicated, especially when roles, duties, and how the public sees them are involved. Tensions can rise to the surface in times like these, even if they aren't talked about publicly. Even so, Camilla has been strong over the years. She has worked to define her role in the monarchy and support King Charles in his rule, even though she has been criticized and faced problems. But events like Princess Anne's confession show that even the royal family faces personal and work problems. Trying to find the right mix between public duty and private feelings can be hard, especially in a family that is always being watched. Anne and Camilla's rivalry. People have been interested in Princess Anne and Queen Camilla's friendship for a long time, with hints of rivalry going back decades. A common link to Camilla's husband, Andrew Parker Bowles, is at the heart of this strain. Before Camilla married Andrew, he was seeing Princess Anne. This created a complicated past that still affects how they deal with each other today. A lot of people knew that Princess Anne and Andrew Parker Bowles were dating in the early 1970s. Andrew was an attractive military officer who was well known in the royal family. It was no secret that he was dating Anne. But their relationship didn't go anywhere because the royal family wanted them to get married, and Andrew was Catholic, which was against Church of England rules at the time. In the end, Andrew married Camilla in 1973, which solidified a bond between the two women that would last for years. Anne later married Mark Phillips and then married Timothy Lawrence again, but the story she told Andrew about her past stayed in royal lore. Camilla's place in the royal family grew over time, especially after she married Prince Charles. This made the relationship between Anne and Camilla stronger. People have always thought of Anne as one of the hardest-working royals because she is known for not taking any nonsense and doing her royal job. She has a good name because she has worked hard for decades for the crown. Camilla, on the other hand, has had a much more difficult road. People didn't like her at first because she was involved with Prince Charles's life while he was married to Princess Diana. It took years for the royal family and the public to accept her. It's not just that Anne and Camilla both had a relationship with Andrew Parker Bowles that made them dislike each other. It's also about how their personalities and methods to royal life are different. Anne's direct and often rude attitude is very different from Camilla's more quiet and polite manner. Their relationship is more complicated because of these differences and the fact that they have a past together. Catherine's rise. Going from being a regular person to becoming the Princess of Wales is truly amazing. Kate Middleton was born in 1982 and grew up in a loving middle-class home. Catherine and her brothers had a stable childhood because their parents, Michael and Carol Middleton, built a successful party supply business. Even though she had a pretty normal life, no one could have imagined that she would become one of the most powerful royal family members. Catherine and Prince William met while they were both students at Scotland's University of St. Andrews. Like many other love stories, theirs started with two young people meeting at college, becoming friends, and then falling in love. There was a lot of media focus on their relationship, but Catherine handled it with class, earning praise even before she became a member of the royal family. Tens of millions of people around the world watched Catherine and William's fairy tale wedding in 2011. Catherine went from being a regular person to becoming the Duchess of Cambridge and then the Princess of Wales after this event. She quickly became a beloved part of the royal family because she was naturally beautiful, friendly, and able to connect with people from all walks of life. Catherine's hard work with charities has helped her rise in the royal family in a big way. She has fought for issues that are important to her, like promoting mental health awareness, helping young children learn, and protecting the environment. Catherine has used her fame to make a difference, like with the Heads Together campaign and her work with the Royal Foundation Center for Early Childhood. People love how real she is and how dedicated she is to her royal duties, which is making her more and more famous. People like Catherine even more because she can handle the stresses of royal life while also being a mother to Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis. Now that Catherine is Princess of Wales, her power in the royal family can't be denied. She is now a symbol of modern royalty because she combines custom with relatability in a way that makes sense to people of all ages. It shows that Queen Elizabeth thought Catherine was important to the future of the kingdom because she put a lot of trust and respect in her. Catherine's health challenges. People have always praised Catherine, the Princess of Wales, for how graceful and strong she is. But her recent health problems have shown how much stronger she really is. The world was shocked when they heard that Catherine had cancer. She always seemed calm and in charge, but having to deal with such a major health problem showed that even royals have to deal with problems in life. When the diagnosis was first made public, there was a huge reaction. People from all over the world sent their support, with lots of words of hope and prayers for her recovery on social media. There was a moment that made everyone remember how real Catherine is. Behind the tiaras and public appearances is a woman who has problems just like everyone else. Catherine was very strong while she was getting care and getting better. She kept doing many of her royal duties, even though she did them more slowly. This showed how dedicated she was to her job. Many people were inspired by her resolve to keep things normal, even though they were going through a very hard time. It also showed how much pressure there is on royal family members to keep going even when they are having a hard time. What was even more amazing about Catherine's journey was how she used it to help other people. Catherine, who has long fought for mental health and well-being, used the chance to talk about how important it is to have support systems when things get tough. She gave a rare, moving speech in which she talked about how much her family, especially Prince William and their children, meant to her while she was getting better. The people really liked this look into her personal life. It made her more likable than ever. Her fight also brought attention to how important it is to find and treat cancer early. A report said that Catherine's cancer was found early on because she got regular checkups. Sharing this information with the public made many people more aware of how important it is to take care of their own health, showing that her impact goes beyond her royal duties. The help Catherine got from the public during her health problems shows how close she has become to people over the years. Catherine has been admired for both her poise and her honesty, from her early days as Duchess of Cambridge to now as Princess of Wales. The fact that she was honest about her health problems made that link stronger and showed that she's not just a royal figure, but also a very strong and caring woman. Catherine is stronger than ever now that she is getting better. She has taken on her royal tasks with the same grace and devotion that have always made her unique. Her health story is a powerful reminder of how important it is to keep going, and how strong love and support can make you. Queen Elizabeth's legacy. Queen Elizabeth II left behind a tradition of hard work, determination, and unwavering devotion to the monarchy. However, as the Queen's reign came to an end, her trust in Princess Catherine made her faith in the future of the throne yet more clear. The gifts that Queen Elizabeth gave Catherine over the years were one of the most important signs of this trust. The crown necklace and earrings stood out because they were precious family keepsakes that had been passed down from generation to generation. These pieces of jewelry were more than just pretty. They were a strong sign that the Queen trusted Catherine's role in the future of the kingdom. The crown necklace and earrings, which were worn by queens and consorts in the past, were more than just fancy royal jewelry. They were left behind as a warning of how heavy and responsible being a monarch was. By giving them to Catherine, Queen Elizabeth was not only passing on family heirlooms, but also showing that she saw Catherine as a future queen consort who could carry on the traditions and ideals of the monarchy. Because the royal family has a long past and a lot of different members, this act of trust was especially meaningful. Queen Elizabeth had seen personally how hard it was to be a leader in the monarchy, so she knew how important it was to have someone who could carry on the royal family's traditions with grace, poise, and dedication. Catherine had shown the Queen many times that she was a good worker and a calm person to be around. Queen Elizabeth believed in Catherine in more ways than just giving her gifts. She showed it through her actions and words. The Queen had always been careful about what she said in public, especially when she talked about the future of the throne. Her private message to Princess Catherine, which was made public by Princess Anne, showed how much she trusted Catherine to keep the monarchy's customs alive while also adapting to the needs of a changing world. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates. Be sure to click on the next video popping up on your screen for more royal insights.